Andy Partridge is the acclaimed lead singer and primary songwriter for the band XTC. XTC is notable for their blend of melody, humor, and cleverness to create perfectly crafted songs. Throughout the band's career, Andy remained a prolific songwriter. Since 2002, Andy has been compiling this backlog of songs and demos and releasing them one at a time as his Fuzzy Warbles. Welcome to States and Kingdoms. Jenna here.
Sean here.
Today we're talking about Andy Partridge and his collection, Fuzzy Warbles.
Volume 1.
First of all, this CD, this collection, can be broken up into 3 categories. You've got category 1, which are demos that were unreleased. Never, ever released on an official XTC album, didn't show up somewhere else, so they exist here as songs.
Go on.
I'm happy to have them because they're awesome. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Category 2 are demos of songs that did end up as final XTC songs on official albums. All right, and then category 3, I almost put up 2 fingers. Category 3, I can count, are snippets and interludes and maybe, a few little humorous takes on things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
you have to remind me because I wasn't really listening, but yes.
Well, my question would be, if I had Andy here, right, instead of you, or maybe he was here also.
I can leave.
If Andy were here, I'd love to ask him, why did a song like Wonder Annual not make it to an actual final XTC album?
That was written.
It was around that time.
Before Nonsuch.
Yeah.
And Nonsuch is a masterpiece.
Right.
They had a lot of material, which is, of course, XTC's special problem. I would imagine that's all there is to it. But I mean, it's true that easily could have been. It would have been reworked, or at least gone over in the studio.
It's such a
quite
beautiful
a bit more.
song. I mean, as it is on this album, it's got like 4 distinct parts, beautifully structured and all worked out. Just amazing.
We recently reviewed Nonsuch, and I think we did Oranges and Lemons ages ago.
Yeah.
And when we did that, I think I put them closer together, but really every time I listen to Nonsuch, it goes up in my estimation more and more. I think that in a lot of ways that really is the peak of Andy's songwriting.
Nonsuch is great.
And
it's great.
No, it's really, truly masterful. It's a beautiful album. I really wouldn't change anything on that. But yeah, this really could have been added to it. It's phenomenal. You could have
saved it for, WAP's Star maybe.
And Dame Fortune is an interesting one because I really like the guitar work on that. And there's a good likelihood that if they had actually chosen that to be on a record, that guitar would have kind of gotten a little bit more buried in the mix, which is a criticism you could levy at XTC.
And you do.
Because I have said many times, you have 2 great guitar players. I mean, absolutely great guitar players.
2 world-class guitarists.
Give us some Freebird, man.
Yeah. Come on, Andy.
Do it. Freebird us. Yeah, I would say,
us.
On the later XTC sometimes, I would like more guitar.
No, I agree.
I think, so I really enjoy Dame Fortune. I love the guitar work on that.
Yeah, these are great songs. And then so in category 2, where you have the demos of actual XTC songs, these are also equally fun and great to have on this collection. You've got Miniature Sun, which is one of my favorite XTC songs. This version of Miniature Sun is very close to the final version. It's just got maybe a less flourish or 2 here or there. It's very close.
Anyone that's already ventured deep into the XTC demo region knows that their demos are as good as most people's finished songs.
They have great demos.
And XTC gives great demo. To me, every one of them, That Wave, Miniature Sun,
Merely a Man,
Merely a Man,
Bought Myself a Lyrebird,
right,
and Complicated Game.
with the exception of Complicated Game to some extent, which is the oldest song. They're all done.
Yeah,
No, they
that
weren't,
wave is.
but I would have been perfectly satisfied.
Yeah, that wave is exceptionally close.
Complicated Game is not finished lyrically, which makes it
The only true demo on this.
Yeah, the
actual
only real
collection.
demo, I think. And the other thing, you said like I don't remember what category 5. What was it?
The snippets.
The snippets.
Interlude category.
Right. So whether it's him doing that wave as Robert Smith or Morrissey or Bob Dylan,
which are so fun.
Yeah, I mean
they're really funny. Funny impersonations. They're really fun. His Bob Dylan is spot on.
Yeah, as is his Captain Beefheart.
Yeah,
which is,
if you get a chance to hear that. Yeah, the Cure, that wave as the Cure is pretty funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Another thing about this collection that makes it so interesting and ultimately really enjoyable is that they decided to not arrange the songs in chronological order.
Yeah.
It forestalls any attempt to see like his progression as a songwriter, which is very common, and a lot of people like to do.
This song builds on this song, then you get this song.
So you don't do that.
It's
you
not
really
like
just
a Beatles
accept,
anthology.
Yeah, you accept just every song, as it is. You really aren't thinking about when it was, and remarkably, I just think it's such a great collection. How little difference there is between even 78 and 92.
Yeah.
Considering just how much XTC changed in that time.
Well, Andy Partridge is just such a freaking genius. Such a great songwriter. I mean, always was, always will be. But the actual song structure of this album, I think, works so well. And if you even removed all of the demos that ended up on XTC albums and you took off the little bits and you just had the unreleased songs on one CD, it would flow and work as an XTC album, perfectly.
Just without Colin.
But you're missing Colin.
And I highly recommend this. I would recommend it even to someone that... I would recommend it to someone that doesn't really listen to XTC. I think this works as a collection of songs.
Yeah, it's great.
It's not something that only,
super fans.
Yeah, the hardest core XTC fan will find this interesting. I don't think that's true at all.
No.
I think it's really just entertaining.
Also, it's great because these were obviously released as separate CDs, separate volumes, or tapes, cassette tapes. So breaking it up into these CD collections, these CD compilations is so nice. We have 1 through 3 here.
Just very easy to get.
So easy to get.
Not expensive.
They're so accessible. You can order them. They're so wonderful.
The others are still worth having for the covers, of course.
Andy's covers are so good.
Yeah.
XTC covers are always great. Single covers, EP covers.
Mm-hmm.
Cover covers. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to States and Kingdoms. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. We appreciate it. Stay tuned for more videos. We'll see you soon.